Hey guys, what's up? Evilzombie here. So today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm just going to be talking about, well, this is my harmonica case. It was a calculator case. One of my kids sticker bombed it for me using cool stickers. So now my harmonicas all go in here. So I'm just going to kind of show off some of my harmonicas that I have collected and maybe just kind of talk about and show the differences between a couple of them, just for anyone else that's looking for an instrument that's relatively cheap and doesn't know what's the difference between different types of brands. Because I have three brands in here. I have Kongsheng, Easttop, and Hohner. I'll talk about what each one is, about their price range, what the pros and cons are, all that stuff. Sorry, if I pause the video every once in a while, I'll be going to cough because I'm recovering from being sick still. Okay, so first up, there's different keys of harmonicas. These two are C, these two are A, and this is a G. So these are the highest ones I have. These are the mid-range getting lower, and this is the lowest one I have. Let's talk about like form factor, what style they are. Let's see, these four are what we call like the tin sandwich style. So what that basically means is you have the metal, and then you have the reed plate, the comb, and the reed plate, and it's hugging them. It's on the outside of them. But now some other companies are doing more of a recessed one where it's not on top of it, as you can see the difference here. The reed plate in this is actually recessed into the plastic. Now the benefit of this is that it won't take your mustache hairs off. Let me tell you, that does make a pretty good difference. At this harmonica in particular, never on this or this, but well, this one time. But this one I've lost at least 7 or 8 mustache hairs. And when you're playing, you're going fast back and forth. When it rips a hair off your face, that hurts. It really hurts. This is the culprit right here. And I've made sure everything's attached and put together pretty securely, but that just seems to be a problem with the tin sandwich style. Because it's not really recessed in. With this, I haven't had that issue a single time. Sorry, I was holding it too high. With the Kongsheng Amazing 20, I have not had the issue a single time. My mustache hairs have survived, my face has not been in pain, and they do play differently. These are both in the same price range, and this. These ones are about $20 each. This one's about $25 now. It used to be $20, but I think it's about $25 now. So they're comparable. This one, normally it's like $40 to $50 on Amazon, or it was $30 on eBay when I got it. It was brand new in the box and everything because I wanted to get a wooden combed one, and this, just look at that. I mean, it's a very nice looking harp, and the benefit of wood over ABS plastic is it's a warmer kind of sound. Now, if you're going for something older like the Marine Band, then the wood might not be sealed, but this is slightly lacquered. It's sealed wood, so this shouldn't swell. The benefit of ABS plastic combs like these is that there's no swelling, it's easy to clean. You just unscrew everything and you just toss it in your cleaner, in your water, and you can rinse the thing out. Some people say just rinse it out directly, but I don't want rust to happen or moisture to be trapped inside. I take the whole thing apart when I clean. I can do a video on that sometime if you want, but yeah. So they're all a comparable price range except for this, which costs normally about twice as much as the rest. Now, honestly, the best playing ones out of all these are actually the Easttops. So this one sounds the best, I would say. The wooden comb does make a difference in the tone, and I'll compare them in a moment. I'll put chapters so you guys can just kind of see when. But this one does sound the best technically, because the comb does change the tone. It's warmer, it sounds more organic, it's nice. But these ones bend the easiest, they play the easiest, they're very responsive, even out of the box. This one were fantastic. This one I've had to tinker with countless times. I think this is just more of a manufacturing issue with this one, so I can't blame the company really on that. These two have been dreams, and they play very well. These two are in the same key, and I played them side by side, and they're very nice. I've never had any issues. This one, it plays very well. It's very evenly done. The only problem is that it's a little harder to bend on this than this. It's harder to control the bends. I'm not sure if that's just this one Amazing 20 because I've only had one of these, but I've gone between 3 of these Easttops, and the bending is the same across all of them. It's very consistent, it's easy to bend. Blow bends and draw bends are both very easy to do, and it just works very well in these harps. This one is easy, it's in between. The Hohner the Blues Harp from Hohner, it's right in between the Easttop and the Amazing 20. It's easier than the Amazing 20, but it's harder to do, just slightly harder to control than the Easttop T008K. You know, the difference in that is it was easier to do after I adjusted the reed gapping, and I can do a video on that sometime if you want, because I can just do it really close up. But you can bend the reeds up and down a little bit to close the gap on the comb, or not the comb, on the reed plate, so that it's just more responsive, and it's been playing very well since then. So after customizing it a little bit, after adjusting it, it's played about as good as these, and I can't have any complaints on that. Okay, so on materials used. These ones are all phosphor bronze reeds, and they have, I think it's a steel, what's it called? No, it's not. Is it steel? I think it's a steel reed plate. Not reed plate. Yeah, reed plate. And then it's all ABS comb for the comb inside. It's ABS plastic. It's just nice polished steel for this. They have steel for these, but it's nicely coated. These I honestly love the look of, because just, I don't know, it looks sleek to me. Even if this is plastic, like I hate the look of this one. If I had a wood comb for it, it probably would look very nice, because I do love the look of the wood comb on this. And then the nice brass looking reed plate on this one. It just looks very sleek, classy. These ones just look sexy. These are good harmonicas. They look very nice. It's a very attractive look. The gold with the red looks nice. They have two different labels for your key, which is nice, because even the Hohner only has the one on the side, and it's not, there it is, and it doesn't look like it's as of high quality. It's just kind of screen printed on there. These ones just look a bit nicer, a little bit of shine, a little bit of gloss to it. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about the gapping on this. Okay, so the gapping also, or not the gapping, the holes are different distances apart from each other, ever so slightly, or different widths. Honestly, I've had no real issues with it. I didn't notice it that much until I got the Hohner, where it has the smallest holes and the biggest space between them. It's easier to do single notes on this one. It's way easier because, well, there's just less space for the air to travel between the other ones. You don't have to pucker as tight. This one, it's probably hardest to do the single notes on. It's still very responsive, but this one is the most responsive. It's a good balance between the two. This one has wider holes, sure, but this one is just a good balance. I don't know, the Easttop's really nailed it, I think, on just the spacing. It feels good. All these have screws. The reason I went with the Blues Harp, even though the Marine Band, the 1896 I think it was, Marine Band, even though that was available for like $35 new on eBay, it doesn't have screws. It has nails, and it wouldn't be able to customize things, adjust it the way I want to, because I like my gapping to be a very certain way. I like my harps to feel a certain way. But this, oh yeah, and check out the engraving on that. It's so sexy. Very nice. But yeah, I wanted screws on it, and this gave me cheap with screws and a wood comb, and that's exactly what I was looking for, and it all works very well for that. So all these have screws. They all look pretty comparable. It's the same thing. They just have these, a screw. It's a sex bolt. It's a sex bolt. That's actually the name. It's a female end screw on this side and a male end screw on this side, and they screw into each other. So you can just put a finger on one side and unscrew the other side. Just a standard Phillips. It's a slightly smaller Phillips screwdriver for the inside. I can get into that another time if you want to take it all apart. But let me show you what they all sound like, so you can kind of hear the difference if you can using the phone harmonica. Or maybe I can record it at home, and then, actually maybe I'll do that. I'll just record them on my good microphone, and then I'll stitch it into here so you can hear the difference right now. Hey, I just realized my front camera can also record in 4K, so I was like, oh sweet, I'll just record this here. So I'll just show you a couple comparisons. This is using the Kongsheng Amazing 20 Deluxe. I'll just play a little something so you can kind of hear what it sounds like. It's a little hard to control the bending on this, like I was saying. But if I go to something like the Blues Harp, it's a little easier. Yeah, this one's also in the key of A. Here's an Easttop in the key of A, the same. The Kongsheng was a C. But you can kind of hear the difference. It's a little, this one's definitely easier to bend than the Kongsheng. Here's the Easttop. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a little easier. Yeah, these definitely just are the most responsive. They play very well. Oh, and just so you can hear what a G key sounds like. My 2 draw, I think, might be stuck. There it is. But bending is easy on these ones. I still have trouble on this one, like on the 2. I'm getting better at it, but it's hard to get it to go smoothly. It's still possible. It's not able to do it. But they all work fine. They all play very well. Any of these would be a great starting harmonica. Depending on your price range, I would definitely, hands down, just say get an Easttop. Depending on what key you're looking for, I prefer the A key, but the C key is the default basically on all online lessons. Any online lessons or YouTube or whatever that you find online, they're all going to say get a C key harmonica. So if you're learning online on YouTube or looking at tabs, they're all in C. If you're playing music and the song is in G, then you would play on a C harmonica. And then you can play in different positions, so you can play in C or you can play in G on the harmonica. But positions is a whole other thing. Go watch Liam Ward or Tomlin Lackey or Jonah Fox. Any of them would be great for teaching you about the music theory and what the positions are. All those channels are fantastic, and I've watched a bunch of their stuff. I love it. But these are great. All of these are pretty good for budget. This one's not as much budget if you're trying to get it from Amazon, because this one will cost you like $40 to $50 on Amazon. But it looks so good, and it's a warm sound. Like if you're just comparing the A for, let's see, I'll just show you. This is the A key Easttop. And they're the same key, both A, but this one definitely has a warmer tone. It definitely does sound different. I like to get the moisture out too. That's just kind of a thing you should get used to. just kind of tap them to get rid of the moisture in a lot of them. I don't like to put them away without letting them air out a little bit, because I also have a UV cleaner and stuff like that, but I'll do cleaning on another video, it's fine. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this was just informative. I got to show off a bit of my collection. These are all the ones I have right now. If I get more, I'll probably do a review or something, but these are my thoughts on all of them. These are all good starting harmonicas if you're new, going to intermediate. The best ones to me for learning bending would probably be the Easttops. They all bend very well once you have a hang of the technique for it. Because then they all work consistently across them. So, like, doesn't matter if it's on the C key or the G key. Sorry, my mouth is very dry, my lips are chapped, so it's kind of hard to get a seal. But anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm learning a couple different songs, so I'm just kind of having fun and doing my thing. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Bye.